Hey, well, Modern World Entertainment and Robocop looks like it's getting a new film and TV series from Amazon. Amazon seem to be mining a lot of the MGM stuff. We just talked about a Stargate reboot, relaunch, whatever it's going to be. Legally Blonde seems to be getting done, Pink Panther, all that stuff. The Robocop one is interesting because a few years ago they were looking to do a brand new movie, but it was going to retcon everything other except the first movie, and they wanted this new one to be a direct sequel to the first Robocop. They wanted Peter Weller back, all that stuff. Now, if I remember correctly, I believe Neil Blomkamp was meant to do it. He was the guy who wanted to direct it. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it was him. And it was written and stuff by other people. But what really kind of started making that movie fall apart from what I remember was that Peter Weller just had no interest in returning. And that was one of the stupid things they did with the idea. Was they talked it up. They discussed what it was going to be, where it was going to be set. Like, they wanted it to be set exactly the length of time it was from the first movie to whenever they planned to have done that movie, which was 2015 or something. I can't quite remember. It might have even been later than that. But they really hyped it all up, and in the end, it all came down to them talking about Peter Weller coming back, and Peter Weller's going to be Robocop again, all this stuff. And then they eventually went to Peter Weller, and Peter Weller went, yeah, no thanks. And it fell apart. But now, Deadline is reporting that Robocop is getting a new franchise via Amazon. So they said the Robocop property is being eyed as both a TV series and feature film franchise, with a new series possibly coming first. The news was reported in an article suggesting the streamer is mining their newly owned MGM library for franchises they can milk, with Alex Murphy being someone they'd like to see back on duty sooner rather than later. There's no exact information as to whether this will be that direct sequel, or whether it's going to be something completely different and brand new. Now, like the Stargate and stuff, if Amazon keep their noses out of it and just let the people do what they want to do, we could end up with something great. If they stick their noses in it, and the casting and stuff will really tell us whether they're keeping their nose out of it or not. Because if we all of a sudden are told Robocop's now going to be a woman or a black person or something, instantly they're putting their noses in. Now, what they could do is they could introduce you to a brand new Robocop. You could have it be linked to the original film. And you could say, like, this is how you could put a black actor in the role. You could say, the Alex Murphy Robocop, its program is obsolete and whatnot, and our systems broke down and he stopped functioning or something. And a new cop who could be a black actor could have an accident happen, and he become a brand new Robocop. That would work. Nobody would have an issue with that. Where the issues come in, of course, is if they end up going, we're getting this black actor to be the brand new Alex Murphy. When it's like, why don't you just make him a brand new character? He can still be a Robocop, just make him a brand new character. But, as I said, we'll find out. The idea of being a TV series first is strange. I don't understand how that would work. Like, would the show be something a standalone, like on its? It'll have nothing to do with the movies they want to do. And the one thing about the movie end of things is the same as I spoke about with Stargate. Is it's not going to be on the big screen. It's not going to be this mega budget, massive stars all attached to do this thing because it's going to be released on the big screen and they hope to have $1 billion franchise. No, it's going to be an Amazon exclusive. But it's an interesting one. Again, like Stargate as well, it all depends. Does Amazon keep their noses out of it? Just give it to the people who want to work on it and let them work. Or do they interfere and we end up with another Wheel of Time or Rings of Power or crap like that, instead of getting something like the Thermal List or Reacher. And this is the same with the Henry Cavill Warhammer. We're all excited about that, providing they leave Henry Cavill alone to control the story and what that show is. If they stick their noses in, we could end up with another Witcher, which is ignore all the source material, make what we want to make and push him to the side. But we'll find out. As I said, it's a strange idea to put a series out first. But who knows? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, with that, I'll leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.